here's a summary of the things we talk about what not to do with your main image. So just want to highlight out some things. Having the brand logo right here, you definitely don't want to have your brand logo. That's just, it doesn't look good and it might get your listing taken down. Another thing is backgrounds. So, okay, you don't want to have this black gravel background. You want to have your product to just be your product and the white background. Now here is going to be shadows, all right? So shadows, we've got right here, this whole like gray shadowy background. It just does not look good, okay? And then another thing we have here is background there. You don't want to have this green. It just looks really tacky. And I guess we could just look at this. The product is 5% of the total thing here. It's not what you want to do with your main image. Now, the next thing is going to be having people. Don't have people in it unless it's clothing, and then there's specific rules for clothing where you're essentially only supposed to have half of a face. But in general, you don't want to have people, you don't want to have backgrounds, you don't want to have shadows. You could have a light glossy background, but that's not that important. And then, really focusing on that main image and maximizing it. And I've got a lot of arrows going on here. All right, so just right here, don't add that 4-inch. That just looks tacky. I mean, yeah, they've got the product as a decent amount of the listing here, but definitely not a good practice. If you're going to use text, use it in good taste and very minimally, and is definitely not minimal. It's maximal. Well, it's not maximal, but it's not optimal. So I hope that this was helpful. If you guys have any other tips of things that you see people do in their main images that are poor or bad taste, if you guys could leave those down below, or if you have any questions, I'd be glad to answer those. If you guys could answer each other, that would be much more helpful because I've got a lot of videos to respond to. Well, last thing to say, you could use that transparent lifestyle image with this one, but they didn't. So yeah, I hope this was helpful, and on to the next video.